Again, this is brought to you by Channel Pi HB 1020. I'm adding to the conversation that I've been talking about. Black people are begging. Black people don't want to admit or tell our history in a different manner than the manner the white man stole from us. A white man, since we came in contact with you, you done fucked over us. Like the video I saw the black woman uh, saying, we've been good to you, white man, and you steady fuck over us. It's like we're not understanding what's going on. The story the history, what didn't happen have not been told in the correct context to get us to be aware, children, us and everybody aware of what's going on, of why he cannot or why he will not, the most of them, because it's something that nobody's paying attention to. Or we didn't been forgot because of social media or because our life. A minute ago, we was this far from having not a civil war, race war in the United States of America. It was just a minute ago during the George Floyd shit. Black people was responding and tearing up shit. But in some cities, maybe even states, white people was taking a stance, arming themselves with guns, protecting in their neighborhood, said, if you come over here with this shit, you're going to get your ass killed. And it was black people responding to that, saying, okay, you kill some of them if you want to. Shit didn't change because at one time, white people would get out of the way and let niggas tear shit up because they understood. More white people understood the struggle that black people go through. Now, a lot of more white people, they not giving a fuck because we killed George Floyd. Nigga, and you're not finna come over here and tear these buildings down that we pay for, that we gotta, even though insurance gonna cover all this shit, the whole idea, we still not finna let y'all do it. It's possible that Black Lives Matter, they done took out of its context. Did it? But I'm just saying, we don't want to sit down and really tell and figure out a way to tell the motherfucking history of what happened to us in the correct context to get us to respond right. Because in the context we're telling it, it's making it look like just imagine. I'm reaching out to the women because women tend to be more serious talk, like Angela Reese. She's getting a lot of attention and a lot of props from black people because a lot of black people in status places, which they could have been like her, wanted to be like her, but some kind of way the white man duped them and silenced them, or the people in power, white and black. Duped them and silenced her, but she was able to take that nigga shit into basketball, that nigga shit, and say, it's cool when y'all do it. But when I do it, there's some motherfucking problem. I'm being ghetto. I'm being hood. But she was cool to take that shit and carry that, which a lot of basketball players, a lot of niggas in sports, wish they can really voice their opinion like LeBron James is doing right now. Saying it's cool when y'all do it, but it's a motherfucking problem now. When we go to talking about this shit. But a lot of black people wish they could, but like Dr. Umar is saying, when they're paying for when they're paying for you, they're supporting you, they're gonna silence you. You can't really stand up and talk about this shit. I posted a video of Barack Obama using might be eloquentive. I'm not that good at the English language. Fuck y'all, I'm not English. Anyway, eloquentive words explaining when you get this high status in black, you got to add burden because you cannot talk about the shit that black people go through. You got to have it understood. Nigga, you can go through these doors just as long as you don't cross this line trying to get involved with this shit. But again, we got to remember just a minute ago, we was damn near in a racial war. We was this close to a racial fucking war in the United States of America, man. I don't think you niggas really realized that. Or maybe we didn't forget because it was a lot of black people taking a stance with guns, assault rifles, standing around waiting. I didn't know that many black people was ready and active, waiting. Cheering up the Buffalo Soldiers. Niggas waiting. I didn't know niggas was really ready. I was like, shit, the white man gonna kill us because they hunt. They know how to hunt. We know how to just pull up and do a drive-by and shoot blind and like, fuck it. Anybody get hit, get hit. But I'm saying, goddamn, niggas. When were we gonna, because we don't have the right leaders. I mean, we don't have enough Dr. Umars. We don't have that too many niggas. And think what I'm trying to show. When you have a Malcolm X, when you have a Stokely Carmichael, when you have them niggas and they can have 10, 15 wives. I'm trying to show you how they control the power that can come into the black community. You have 10, 15 wives. How many of your children gonna pick up where you left off? Just look at Michael Jordan. If Michael Jordan had 10 wives and 50 fucking kids, how many of his kids would be running the NBA right now? If Malcolm X had 10 wives and 15 kids, how many of his kids would be taking a fucking stance right now? Following the footsteps of their father. So they're controlling the power. They know the route. You ain't gonna be no basketball player, nigga. You don't have that athletic shit in you. You don't have the. You're not an actor. You don't have music. You're not musically inclined. You're not none of that shit, nigga. So you can't. We know the next route to you getting power, but we controlling that shit, and we controlling it with the black woman keeping you in check because she's gonna talk down on you. We'll put on TV, nigga, and let her talk down on you for having 20 kids, for having 5 different white girls. What I'm saying is, not white girls, but why? What I'm saying is that it's a war and we're not responding correctly. They're responding like motherfuckers. They own the media. They control the media. You got these black women that's in these high places, not taking nothing away from them. They worked hard to get to the status, and they got there without the help of black people. A lot of them will tell you, nigga, fucking with black people is what held me down from getting here. But when I went to fucking white people, I was able to get here. But they controlling the subject. Okay, motherfucker, y'all want to talk about Puppet? Roger that. Let's talk about Garth Brooks and all these other white actors that y'all keep hiding that keep catching these motherfucking whatever the fucking word is. These sexual cases, rape, mishandling women that y'all just hide because y'all control the media. And they got black people in media like this woman Candace that can bring this shit up. No, y'all okay, Roger that nigga. Y'all want to talk about the black man and because you know our history, they know us. They know how we coming and how we are in the habit of fucking with younger black women. Study black people in United States of America and all over the world, black men that then rose to a status in kind of like religion or anything. What's one of the ways he's getting caught up? Fucking with younger women. Or women, they know how to do it, but we ain't responding right, saying, okay, motherfucker, Roger that. You putting this shit out there. Let's talk about the Vatican and all you white men that's fucking with these little boys. That the church hushed for a long motherfucking time. It didn't just start. The church hushed that shit for the value of the church. Because if we bring this shit out and they didn't brought it out, it lasted for a second, now it's gone. That is their history. Go look at the paintings on the wall. Go look at all that motherfucking shit. They been with fucking with little boys, nigga. So I'm saying, why ain't we responding? Okay, Roger that shit, nigga. You want to drop this shit about Serena Williams? Let me show you how many white girls want to be black. We're going to Roger that shit, nigga. We're not responding right. We're not responding right because we being misled. We got a lot of leaders. I'm saying, well, we don't understand if the aliens are black and they do come back here to fight white supremacy over black people, white rule over black people. You know how many black people gonna line up to try to fight and help the white man? Y'all don't realize this shit. I gave an example. I said you go to a lot of motherfucking movies right now today and watch them. The big blockbuster movies where it's a black man. Who the fuck is he defending? They putting it in our psyche. I gave an example. I said the Chinese man got enough sense to make movies. The government controller. You can write a movie script, nigga, but you better write the white one. Movie scripts where we grew up on kung fu movies where the Asian man could not die until he avenged what the fuck happened to his family. Watch a lot of black movies that's big blockbuster movies. Who the fuck are they avenging? We can use one of our top people. The only person that kind of avoided it was Will Smith. But we can use our top. Denzel Washington, Man of Fire. Who the fuck was he defending? Any one of them. Any one of these equalizers you go to, who the fuck was he not defending? Avenging. He was avenging. Eddie Murphy, when he was going through his rise in Hollywood, who the fuck was he avenging? A white man, his white friends, somebody to kill. They putting that shit in our psyche. So I'm saying, that's why we are quick to go to war for him, and then come back and say, man, I went to war for you and did all this shit for you, nigga. But why can't I get equal rights? Because nigga, you'll never get it. Abraham Lincoln said the white man will forever be superior to the black man. And they're taking the routes to make sure that shit happen. in school, in religion, in what damn near any institution you go to, unless it's black created and black owned and black controlled. They are washing our motherfucking minds through that and getting us to put them above us, even though we're gonna say it's so fucking crazy. The white man is the devil, but you accept his religion, nigga? The religion he brought us. Because you study and get to talk to any serious African that's in this fight, Pan African, they would tell you the missionaries was the number one motherfucking problem. Oh yeah, we lost the war, but the religion they brought us really fucked us up, whether it's Islam or Christianity. It don't even fucking matter. That's how they getting us. And we keep holding on. And my problem with a lot of black anointed men is you niggas know. You niggas know the real. I don't give a fuck what you say. Jesus and Yahshua is no, they not. Jesus and Yahshua is not the same person. Stop the bullshit. They have a similar story, but they are not the same person. The Jesus that the white man brought us is a whole different Jesus, nigga. Oh, it's not Yahshua. Yahshua and Jesus is two different motherfuckers. They got two different descriptions, nigga. I'm just trying to show y'all how they're getting us. Through TV, Batman, Spider-Man, all these white superheroes. Why ain't we sitting down watching movies with black superheroes? How else you gonna put some superiority in your kids? Letting our little girls watch shit about black girl power. You can put it. That's what I was noticing on Puffy channel, Revolt. Pay attention to that word, Revolt. He had a show called Black Girl Stuff. I'm saying, nigga, we're not responding right to the bullshit, and we got a lot of leaders that's leading us. Like a minute ago, they led niggas into voting, as if we're gonna get a president that's gonna really be about black people. And all you got to do is pay attention to what the fuck they say, niggas. Their focus is the middle class. It's probably about 10%. They be up in the numbers of black people that's in the middle class in the United States of America. But the lower class is black people without a doubt. They're not focusing on the lower class. And I said this before, anybody know with common sense, when you got a foundation, when you start at the bottom, it lifts up everybody. Why are they starting in the middle? Nigga, all we gotta do is think. We don't have the proper leaders. We don't have the proper people that are to stand up like Dr. Umar. We don't have the proper images like Angela Reese. They're standing up. She a phenomenon to this shit going on. Because ain't too many black women coming out like that saying, nigga, y'all got a problem when I'm bringing this black girl shit or this hood shit to this shit. Y'all want us to be lamb-like. Turn the other cheek. Be kind. And that's what religion do to us. It's softening us. Y'all want us to be a certain way, but this is me, nigga. And this is what I'm bringing. And a lot of men couldn't even stand up like that in sports. Take the stands that she is taking. And a lot of black women, pay attention. A lot of black women got behind her. We with you, babe. We like what you did. We with you. And that's how this shit supposed to go. If a black man, like the nigga that took the knee, a lot of black men should have got behind that nigga. We with you, nigga. Fuck that. Okay, if they never let you play basketball again, nigga, we still with you. We gonna find a way for you to get a bag. Hopefully the same type of bag you was getting in sports, but that ought to show you they power, nigga. And we run in sports because they bred us athletically. We run in sports and ain't nobody thinking, ain't nobody putting their head together and saying, Ice Cube kind of do with this basketball league, but ain't nobody putting their head together saying, nigga, we run this shit. Why ain't we running this shit? We control, we the athletic ones. Why ain't we running this shit, man? We going letting the NBA is ran by them like we ain't got enough sense. Football ran by them. And we ain't got enough sense to say, okay, Roger, that we got this shit. We can put our money together and form our own shit. And we'll compete against y'all in these sports, nigga. I'm just saying, niggas, this time I believe it's truly time for you young niggas that's coming up. Black women that don't have kids. You're gonna have to, hey man, you got to stop doing what the fuck we doing and raise your children with awareness. If you're gonna send them to these schools, at least send them on with the truth. If you're gonna send your daughters to these sports where they gotta deal with this white racism. Like Serena had to deal with it. Now she want to be light skinned. You want to deal with Gabby Douglas had to do what she said. She was trying to mimic them, to look like them, make her hair like them. At least you got to send them their armor that way they can go with the in there with these puff balls, with these corn braids, with this nigga shit and not be ashamed. This is me, nigga, and I'm better than you. So what you want to do? They ain't going in their armor. We're not sending our children. We're just sending our children there unarmored, thinking they armored because you got Jesus, thinking they armored because you got Islam, thinking they armored, but you're not ready for racism. You're not armored with racism. So they coming out like Serena, fucked. If that shit is true about Serena, coming out of this shit, I just watched a couple of days ago. I think a black girl for TCU was on the news crying, talking about the shit she had to go through in TCU, this damn the majority white school. And we keep sending our kids through this motherfucking bullshit. Like it's cool. Like they supposed to be able to deal with this shit. Like, yeah, you supposed to be able to deal with this, not arming them. I'm gonna come up in here with this black power shit then, nigga. If I come through these doors, I'm coming through with these black power shit, nigga. And that's just like Angela Reese. I'm coming through here like I am, nigga, with this nigga shit. And if you got a problem, so fucking what, nigga? Deal with it. No cap, just a whole lot of cap.